Hello, everybody. Hi, Teacher Kelly. Hello, Teacher Casey. My teacher besties are here. Well, two of them. I have lots of teacher besties. And what's really cool about teaching online is you can have teacher besties anywhere in the United States, anywhere in the world. Some of you I've never met in person, but I want to because I know you guys so well, or I feel like I do over the years. So let's head into this Outschool update. But before I do, tell me what's going on in your lives. Are you teaching anywhere? How are bookings going? What are your plans for the summer? Are you going to pull in double time and work extra hard? Or are you going to take a break and back off for a little bit? What are your plans? For me, I'm going to double down. Not sure exactly how to yet, but I know I need to. Because as a school teacher, my husband is in a position where he's being paid hourly for his position. So we're going to have a little bit of a lull in the summertime where he's not working and he's not getting paid. So we're going to have to find other odd jobs to do. I've worked at a job like this before as well. Some schools, they take the teacher's 12-month pay or 9-month, 10 months, whatever it is, 180 days. Okay. And they separate amongst the 12 months. So you still have a paycheck over the summer. Still the same yearly salary, just dispersed into 12 months. Some schools, they don't want to do that for whatever reason, or the teachers decide not to, and they just take their 10 months. So they separate into 10 months, slightly larger pay. Needless to say, we're going to have to do a lot of online teaching and other things this summer until school starts up again in August. My daughter and my husband's school year ends in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. We end the day, like the Friday before Memorial Day. How about you? When does your school end for your kiddos or for you? Does it go into June a little bit? Does it end in May? It's something good to know as an online teacher of when different schools are ending to know when to start teaching these summer camps and get things rolling a little bit. It's also good to know when kids are starting to go back to school. I know where I live, our school started a little bit on the early side. So we're actually going to start like August 14th. Last year was like August 11th. So it's in the teens, August in the teens. I've never started that early before. I've always started like August 20 something, sometimes even September 1st. So it might not be wise to do a lot of summer camps in August because some people are already back to school. But then you might get those people who have late school years. Summer's kind of fluctuating. So Kelly says that their school ends the Thursday before Memorial Day. Yeah, so some people are ending a little bit earlier this year. That's totally fine. So speaking of summer camps, let's dive in to Outschool and what they're talking about with summer camps today. I got a lot of things to talk about. So let's dig in. First thing is the summer smash. Okay, we've talked about it before in this class. This class. Yeah, yeah, you guys are my students. Wow. I'm still thinking like I'm in teaching mode. Okay, I'm in like friendship mode right now. Okay, so here is the summer smash. We've talked about this. It has started. It started May 1st. So from May to June, any student who takes a class in one of these categories will get a $5 Outschool credit. Okay, they can get up to $40 Outschool credit per family unit. So it's kind of like you team up with your siblings to get these. Okay, so it's very important to put these pictures on your profiles and even include the hashtag word in there. And I'm going to show you an example of somebody who did it. And yes, I've done it too, but I want to show you somebody else who did it. So real quick here, oh goodness, I locked it off. Okay, so here's an example of somebody who did it on their profile. Shout out Jerry. Okay, so as you can see here, and of course I can't draw it, but on her picture, it has that little like picture of the dragon. I think it's a dragon unicorn. I don't know. It's the creative one. And she wrote down hashtag creative at the end of her description. That way it shows up in the algorithms. Parents can look for those hashtags if they want to get that badge. And only those classes with the hashtag will be included in that. And by having the profile picture, it's really easy, the thumbnail, to look through to see, okay, which one covers it or not. So I think it's important to do that. Plus, if you just add it to your classes, all of your current students are going to get their badge. So why not? Why not put it in there so people who are taking the class right now, because it's in May, can get that $5 Outschool credit? So this is, I'll just zoom in a little bit so you guys can see better. There we go. um, and if you see down here, if I scroll down to other topics that that she does, she has the blue one here for one-on-one learning. She has the red one here for creative. So it's good to do multiple uh, categories in your teaching. Okay, that's going to help you stand out. It's going to help you get bookings, and it's going to help the current students to get it, because I would be so bummed if I was enrolled in her class or another teacher's class that did not include a hashtag and I did not get credit for joining their class. Like, I'm going to go bug my private tutor. Hey, Miss Private Tutor for my daughter, can you make sure that you include the private tutor badge? As a parent, I shouldn't have to bug her. I want that credit. So let's walk through real quick. It is super easy to add it in. I mean, it won't take long at all. Okay. All you got to do is go here, and I will link this to it. Okay. Here's 8 badges. Okay. And I have made a YouTube video that I'll post later on that has all of these pictures, and it has all the hashtags you want to do. Just add this to your thumbnail or not, but definitely put the hashtags on there. That's it. Put the hashtags on, you're done. Okay? Easy peasy. Let's move on. Are you guys joining it or not? Like, are you guys gonna jump in and do this? Most of my classes are either this colorful creative. Oh, it's a unicorn. I couldn't tell from the itty bitty thing. Most of mine are either the creative ones or they're the academic achiever, for my science classes. Kelly, great question. Can you do this for flex classes? The answer is yes, you can. Let's go to frequently asked questions. What classes are eligible? Okay, all ones. Never mind. Let's go. Can flexible classes count towards the promotion? Yes, your flexible classes can qualify for this promotion as long as you make your purchase between May 1st and June 30th, and the classes started by June 30th. So right now it's May 16th. If they buy the class today and they start it today or tomorrow or next week, yes, it counts. If it started back in April, no. So it has to start sometime in May or sometime in June. It can go into July. That's okay. It just has to start before June 30th. Does that make sense? And they need to use the credits by July 31st. So you might want to offer like a one-time class, say, Psst, hey, you guys have Outschool credits. Come take my class. Okay. It is interesting, and it actually is pretty easy for teachers and pretty easy for parents too. They're trying to make it super easy to do. And already they have a lot of people coming in and joining in. Let me show you what I mean by that. If I can find where I put it. Okay, it's right over here. It's just in a different tab. So right here in this market insights, this was in our email recently. You can watch the little 3-4 minute video. And here's a transcript, but it says here that the Summer Smash Challenge kicked off May 1st, and in the past 2 weeks, over 15,000 learners have earned over 20,000 badges by enrolling in your classes. Mind-blowing number. It's huge numbers. Says so far, the most earned badge by numbers of bookings is the Academic Achiever Badge, which correlates to group English, math, science, history, and language classes. A second close is the Confidence Builder Badge, which correlates to tutoring classes on the same subjects. So overall, they are looking more for academic learning. You can still do the other things too, but if you teach academic learning, just add the hashtag in your description. It is that easy. You're probably in there anyway, updating your description or updating your supply list. Just put that in there. If you don't teach traditional academics, don't worry. Learners are earning every badge type. In fact, we've observed that the badge with the highest value per booking is actually the Steady Ninja badge, which correlates to study skills, test prep, and time management classes. But y- if the Summer Smash Lodge isn't for you, that's not the only way to boost your enrollments this summer. Here's some other ways to do that. And I'm going to get you in a second, Trey Waters. I see your comment. So, first off, we have weekend classes. So, it says here that people are looking for summer classes that meet on Saturdays and Sundays. 33% of searchers are looking for that, but only 4% of listed classes have live meetings on those days. I do have a Saturday class, and it's hit or miss, but it actually has quite a few people in it. My daughters take most of their classes on Saturday morning because our school week is so full with long days at school and then homework and then dinner and bed. I mean, it is like bump, 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 bump. There's no time for a class. So we have to fit in their classes where I can. And one way to do that is on a Saturday. So, you might want to do one and see what happens. It says remember that while weekday classes do tend to fill faster than weekend classes during the traditional school year, families need change in the summer months. So weekend classes can prove to be very appealing to families that are busy with in-person camps or they travel on weekdays. So offer both weekdays and weekends. So next one is summer camps. Summer camps, excuse me, is ranked in the top 3 search terms this week. There's currently higher demand than supply for camps for ages 3 to 4. So you teach those ages, try listing a few extra camp sections. Ooh, I might do this. I like to teach the young ones. Hmm. Now remember, a camp has to meet at least 2 times in a week, and it can be for 1 week or multiple weeks. It's up to you. It can be an ongoing class as long as it meets at least 2 times in a week. Can't just be like a once a week ongoing thing. So, it can be a multi-day or it can be ongoing. I'll have to think about this. Also, if you're noticing lower than expected bookings for summer camps for ages 14 to 16, that may be because we have a lot of supply in the area relative to the number of searches for that group. Interesting, a lot of teachers want to teach that older age, but not many students have it. So it might be good to look at the insights that you can find in the email to see the graph of what age group is supply demand and here when to teach. It gives you an idea. We love our data. Finally, trending subjects that lead key teachers. So we're seeing a high demand but low supply for both English and math classes. Interesting. This gap means there's an opportunity to connect with parents searching for these subjects right now and increase your enrollments. So, quick action items. 1. Keep the Summer Smash Challenge going strong by adding sections for all badges and building up hype with your learners. Hey, you can even, some learners may not know about this. So you could post them in your classroom like, hey guys, just to let you know, I added the hashtag academic to my classes, which means anybody taking this class in May or June will get a $5 Outschool credit from Outschool. So invite your friends to join in too so they can also get an Outschool credit. I don't know, find some way to word it. Or you can say, hey, I have this academic class you're already in, but if you want your creative badge, head over to this class and you can get your creative badge. I don't know. If you think of something you want to, how you want to word it, let me know. But there are ways you can build up hype with your existing learners. Action number 2, add a few more summer sections if you teach academic subjects, especially English and math. And number 3, add weekend classes for your popular summer classes and camps. So uh, they will be diving more into insights for fall 2023. And we felt those insights about summer classes were the most timely and relevant to share this week instead. So next week, they'll go back to predicting for fall. But I think it's good to head into summer right now. I think summer mode, because for a lot of us, that's coming up really soon, like 2 weeks. I think my daughter says, 8 more days, Mom. Like, yes, 8 more school days. Yeesh, yeesh. Okay, and then you can just go to edit your classes now. Okay, let's head over to see what you guys are talking about for a second. And then I got one more thing to share, something that I learned this week. Okay, Trey, welcome. Says I work for Amplify Tutoring Kids in Baltimore online. They finished the tutoring program in early June. I hope they have online summer school. That'd be cool. I don't know much about Amplify. Excellent. Do you teach for Outschool? Oh, yeah, I can get you started. So I don't have it now, but I will link in the description box my referral link. And how it works is that you sign up under me. I help you out with it. I help you get started. Once you earn your first $100 on Outschool, I get a one-time gift of $200. That's it. It is not a downline, upline, MLM. It is just a thank you gift to me for helping get you started. And then once you have that $100, you'll kind of know what you need to do and you can just go from there. But you can always come out to me and say, okay, I'm stuck. Please help me. And we can brainstorm together things. Even after that gift has been done, I'm still going to be with you. I'm still going to help you out, even if I don't get any more money from you. Okay. It's just a one time referral gift. So I'll put my thing in the message below. In fact, for those of you who want it now, I can just show it up here on the screen real quick. I'll just find it real quick. And then you guys can um, put this in. When you sign up, I have learned that when you sign up on outschool.com, please put it in the right away and maybe like fill out as much as you can right away, and then you'll have it. So let me see if I can do this. Ready? Boom! There's my referral link. You put in outschool.com, you put in I, that's the letter I, 9T43QL7. That's a capital L, by the way. Okay. I will also link the full link down below after this is done, that you can just go click and done. Okay. For anybody, not just Trey. Anybody who wants to um, sign up under me. Okay. You were saying that you only teach for Amplify. You love it. Awesome. It pays great. Excellent. I might have to look into that too. It's always good to see what else is out there. It's during school hours. Oh, treating kids during school hours. LA, Texas, Baltimore. Excellent. I haven't heard of Amplify yet. That's awesome. And glad you found a great place to teach, Casey says. I just went out of school if your school ends up not doing the summer school. That's true. It's always good to have other things in your back pocket. I myself work for 3 or 4 different companies. So I have my hands in multiple pots just to keep things kind of, you never know when one pot's gonna drop and you gotta fill with another pot. And so having these other ways to do things is just really nice. Whoa. Sorry, guys. I gotta show you what's on my desk. It's like the cutest thing. Okay. So on my desk right now, I got my kitty cat and he almost fell off the desk. Let me zoom out so you can see him. See, he's a cutie. But he shifted and then he almost fell off the edge. I'm like, ah! So let's get you back on there, buddy. There we go. He's Charlie. He likes to go on my lap. And I'm like, no, 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 no. Don't go on my lap because I need my lap to be free. But you can come next to me. So he's on my desk. Okay, one more quick thing and then we're going to go. So, story time. Back in February, they started this new policy with ongoing classes. Okay, in the past, if a learner missed 3 consecutive ongoing meetings, they were automatically unsubscribed from the class for 2 reasons. One, so the parent doesn't have to keep paying and not show up. Two, to free up the spot for somebody else who actually does want to take the class. Okay, so I got used to that. That they would just I would just wait it out. After 3 missed classes, they would unsubscribe. They would get an email, and I have gotten that email as a parent saying, "Hey, we haven't subscribed you because of no activity. If you want to re-enroll, just click right here, boop, and we'll just resubscribe you. It is super easy." And some people do it, and I don't even know that they've been unsubscribed, resubscribed because it's so quick and easy. Sometimes parents are saying, yeah, I don't have time for this class anymore. I'm just going to let it, expire. Well, back in February, they changed that policy. So now somebody could be enrolled continuously in the ongoing class and never get unenrolled. Okay. So you, you kind of have to keep track of how many times they've missed and then find out for yourself what you want to do about it. Okay, so I had the student, he came once and I taught him. He was fantastic. Okay, then he didn't show up the next week, and he was the only student in my class. So I had to sit through an empty class. Now, after 10 minutes, you're allowed to leave. You just have to make a note in the classroom saying, "Hey, I waited 10 minutes. I'm going to leave now. Sorry I missed you." And I did that. And this next week, I did that. So after he missed about 3 times, I thought to myself, okay, he's going to be unsubscribed. I don't have to worry about it anymore. Fourth time it came around, and he was still in my class because he was right on that cutoff. Okay, so he didn't show up. And then the fifth time, I had another student come in, so I did teach that class, but that first student still didn't show up. So I sent a message out to the student and to the parent, and I said, just let you know that I have not seen you for the last 5 weeks. Do you still want to stay in this class? Here are your 3 options. You can stay in this class and I will continue to show up. I can transfer you to another section on, other days, or I can unsubscribe you and I can change this class to something else. And then I said, and it's really good to have this part. If I don't hear from you by class time this week, I am going to X. And I said, I'm going to unsubscribe you. That way, if I get no response because I've had no response for weeks anyway, I still have an action item to do. So they didn't show up again. Maybe they weren't getting their emails, maybe whatever, they weren't looking at their account. I don't know. But no response. So I taught the class. He didn't show up. I unsubscribed him. I changed it to some other thing because it just wasn't getting the traction. This was March 23rd that I unsubscribed him. Didn't think anything of it. 2 days ago, May 13th, I got a message back from the parent saying, "Oh my goodness, how come I paid so much money? I want my money back." Huh? This was like, what, almost 2 months ago. I can't give that money back. I was there. I sat there. So I did the right thing to do. I emailed Outschool. I said, "Hey, Outschool, what are your policies on this? I want to know." And they sent me this article. Outschool's happiness guarantee refunds. And I'm going to link this article too in there just so you have it. Okay. And most of these things are things that we've heard before of when they can have a full refund. But one thing that was new to me, we're going to scroll down. You can read this all later on, um, of when they can receive refunds if they unsubscribe a certain amount of time. But one thing that's different here is the additional policies right here. Okay, it says if your learner misses a class meeting, you are not entitled to a refund. If you miss 3 consecutive class meetings without communicating with the teacher, you forfeit the class fee and the teacher may cancel the class or withdraw your learner. Your teacher may, however, transfer your learner to another available section or provide a class recording at their discretion. And again, here it talks about how they can can't end the class meeting after 10 minutes. Okay. So they told me that it's up to me if I want a refund or not. But the thing is that money's been spent already. It's not like in Outschool in between land before it comes to my PayPal account. It's been in my PayPal account 2 months ago. I've already spent it. Like that was 2 months ago. Money's gone. um, so I sent this to the parent. I have not heard back from them, but just letting you guys know that um, you can refund like that week's worth maybe as a thank you gift if you want to, but you don't have to. They did not communicate with me. They missed 3 consecutive classes. I don't have to refund them. So I guess I'll let you know if I hear back from the parent of what the response is. If they leave a negative review, I've covered my bases and have, sent this to them, and I'm sure Outschool has my back because the class that he was in, I taught very well, and he did very well. So if they're gonna leave a negative review saying I didn't refund them for them not showing up, I think that would be, taken off. So this is a really good article to do, and actually I'm gonna see if I can put it in the chat right now, so you can have the updated version of the happiness guarantee. Okay, that's about it for now. Let's head over to what Trey wants to say. Did you know you can get your teacher certificate online? Cool. They have great online teacher prep programs. I Teach and Teachers of Tomorrow are great online teacher prep programs. That's good to know because I was a certified teacher years ago. I let that certificate expire because I decided to stay at home with my kids. But as I get older and I want to go back into teaching either online or in person, I need to get that renewed or even add to it. Because what I got certified in is like for a special subject. It was actually music ed. So if I want to teach in a regular classroom, I may need to add in elementary ed. So I might look into that. I don't know. That's pretty cool. Okay, guys, if you have anything else you want to chat about, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you next week or the week after when things come up and, things happen. In the meantime, action items. Get the summer smash hashtag in there. Go. And think about maybe offering a summer camp or two. Go. Bye, guys. See you later. Bye.